Hello guys, if you're watching this, then I am pregnant. I am actually 5 weeks today, so I haven't really had any symptoms left. I haven't really had any symptoms yet or anything. The only symptoms that I have had symptoms, but I've not been not had morning sickness yet. I have felt lingering nausea, but nothing too bad. I honestly just haven't had a whole lot of symptoms yet. Like I said, 5 weeks today. My last pregnancy, I found out I was pregnant when I was exactly 5 weeks. I think exactly like this part of pregnancy. And then the morning sickness hit maybe like a few days to a week later. So it doesn't worry me because my last pregnancy, I was not morning sick. I didn't have morning sickness at this point in my pregnancy yet, but I think it's probably coming soon. So I've been trying to enjoy the heck out of all the foods while I still want them, but I'm feeling this almost lingering nausea, but it doesn't even like affect my ability to eat. Although I think yesterday there was some meal that I skipped because I was feeling a little nauseous, so I didn't want to eat. I think it was lunch. But anyways, yeah, I'm 5 weeks today, and this video is going to be following my first trimester, 5 weeks to 12 weeks. I am now 5 weeks and 6 days pregnant. I should turn 6 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and that's just according to my last menstrual period. I have a doctor's appointment at exactly 8 weeks to have my first ultrasound, so we'll probably find out more by then. A couple updates. I still haven't told anyone except for my husband that I'm pregnant. I'm waiting until at least my first ultrasound, if not later, to tell my family. So I started feeling very nauseous yesterday and this morning as well. But I've been trying to do a mile a day while I'm pregnant, and I actually skipped the last 3 days. But this morning, my son and I went for a little walk. I did like 1.5 miles. I just remembered I forgot to shut it off, but I'll do that in a second because I'm not moving anymore. I did like 1.5 miles, I think, today, and we're gonna get back on that. But I've been feeling really, really cruddy, very nauseous. So I'm about to take a shower, make a smoothie, and go to Walmart to get some Preggy Pop Drops. If you guys don't know what that is, it's just like sour candy like stuff that you suck on, but it's meant for morning sickness, and I feel like it helped me a lot last time I was pregnant. So don't get me wrong, I still was throwing up and stuff last time even with those drops, but it made it a little more manageable. All right guys, I got out of the shower. I didn't even make a smoothie. I decided I would just do it when I get back, even though I'm like really hungry. I just didn't feel like making one right now. Headed to Walmart to go get some of those morning sickness stuff, and my mom literally just called me and was asking me what I was doing, and I was like, I'm going to Walmart. She was like, what are you getting at Walmart? And I was like, groceries. But sometimes she's like very specific and asks me like, what are you getting? Oh, what groceries are you getting? So I was kind of stressed, but she didn't ask that, so it was really nice. Anyways, gonna go get them. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about when I get there. Last time they were pretty helpful. So all right guys, I am 6 weeks and 1 day today. I'm feeling okay. I kind of just keep feeling nauseous on and off for the last few days, but I haven't thrown up yet or anything. I'm actually packing right now because we are going to, that's why, hence the clothes on the bed. My son's birthday party is tomorrow, so we're packing to, hopefully we have everything ready. It's in the town we used to live in. So I've basically just been feeling nauseous on and off, but not like all the time yet. We'll have to see how I feel when I'm there, because I may have to come clean if I'm literally throwing up at my sister's house. Gonna try to make it with no suspicions, although my husband's family, they're like really suspicious, I'm pretty sure. Jorge's told me, okay, my husband told me that, like, his mom, we were moving a bunch of stuff because we had our house extended, and Jorge asked his sister to watch our son so we can move all of our dresser and stuff. And Jorge said that his mom said, we need to be careful because I need to not be carrying too much extra stuff or something like that. And I was like, why would she say that? But also, like, I've been thinking she's suspicious for like last few days. We'll have to see if my mom is suspicious while we're in her town. But yeah, 6 weeks, 1 day, nausea on and off, but it hasn't become unbearable. It's just like, I just don't feel good. I've been taking naps every single day the last few days since I've been feeling this nausea. So yeah, see you guys whenever. All right, y'all, I am now 6 weeks and 5 days pregnant. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, the last 2 days have been so rough. Yesterday, I literally felt like I had a stomach bug. Like, I was spending a lot of time on the toilet, if you know what I mean. But also sometimes that and throwing up at the same time. It was really rough. Today, if I'm not literally laying down still, then I feel awful. Laying down still, I'm like fine. Moving, I feel so nauseous. I haven't thrown up today, actually, but I've just felt nauseous all day. I ate some cereal today and tomato soup, but I kind of regret that. I feel like maybe I would have felt better if I didn't eat so much today. And also, sorry I had to get up real quick. I forgot that I turned the oven on and there was a pot in there that I kind of forgot about. Anyways, yeah, I've been feeling like crap. I did end up telling my family this past weekend when I was in their town. I just kind of blurted out that I was pregnant, so besides that, I haven't told anyone else. I guess I will see you guys probably at 7 weeks. Hi guys, I am now 7 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Today is Sunday. My first ultrasound and doctor's appointment is on Thursday. So I have like, 4 days till my first appointment. Stop. I have like 4 days until my first appointment. And I guess I'll find out how far along I actually am. Make sure everything's, okay, going well. Because right now, I haven't been to the doctor and it's made me so anxious. So last week I was very nauseous, right? And then there were like a few days that I honestly felt completely fine. And I was like getting super anxious, super worried, obviously, because my symptoms, I felt like, disappeared. And I was not feeling too nauseous at all. But now the nausea has come back. Like, I've been getting sick, but if I needed to really badly, I could pretend to be fine. When my last pregnancy at this point, there was no way. Like, I had to run to the bathroom. I could not hold it in, if that makes sense. So I've had this like nausea. Don't want to eat too much. Don't want to eat like burgers. Sounds disgusting to me. So I don't feel like I feel nearly as nauseous as last time. But the idea of most foods, disgusting. Last night I ate soup. This morning I was going to try a bowl of cereal. We'll see. My stomach is growling. But like, I don't really feel like eating. I ate an apple last night and it hit. So fruits are good for me. They're good for my stomach. Anyways, any other updates? I did end up telling my husband's family. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into why I told them, but I ended up just telling them. And then today, I was at church, and this little girl that sings with us, she said, "Are you pregnant?" And I said, who told you that? Because, you know, his family does go to the church, but I didn't think they would tell. Well, there's some people I thought maybe would tell, but... And I figured she would tell the truth. And she said, nobody. And I said, no, seriously, who told you that? Just tell me, I won't be mad. And she said, seriously, nobody told me that. She said, I just looked at you and just thought you were pregnant. Anyways, so, like, I'm supposed to be 7 weeks, right? But I feel like it's, like, a bloating thing. But also, I always, like, have, like, a gut lately. But now it sticks out more because I feel like I'm bloated on top of it. So she did look at me and say, and it's not like crazy or anything, you know. I think this dress makes it a little more, makes it stick out a little more. So, yeah. And I was just like, she kept asking me, I was like, girl, and I was like, don't say anything, because I didn't want the whole church to find out, because I haven't even had my first ultrasound, and more people know that I want to know. I would, realistically, like last pregnancy, literally nobody knew before my first ultrasound. But you know what, it is what it is. And like a good amount of people know. So, anyways, I went to church this morning. And I did not want to go to church this morning at all. I woke up feeling terrible. But, I was not going to go. And my husband begged me to go because I played the piano. And he was like, there's no one else to play the piano. And we already practiced. Please, can you at least just come play sing, or play the piano? You don't have to sing. I went up there, I sang and played the piano, and I got it over with, and then I decided that I'm leaving because I already threw up in their bathroom, so. At church. Anyways, I'm going to do some dishes, try to eat something a little bit, and then I'm going to take a nap. So, anyways, if this is how I continue to feel, the biggest thing, the reason that I feel so bad, it's not even just the nausea. It's the nausea combined with congestion that I'm feeling right now. And I don't know if that's from pregnancy, or if I got it from my son, because my son was super congested in his chest and his nose. I'm not congested in my chest, so it's making me wonder, is that just like, I feel like I remember this happening my last pregnancy. I don't know if it's from my, like I got it from my son, or if it's just a pregnancy thing, but it's a lot better right now. But when it's really bad, I'm miserable because I feel nauseous on top of that feeling of not being able to breathe, sinus pressure. It's really rough. So, anyways, yeah, and I only had like a few days of really bad nausea, so it keeps going that way. I was nervous about it at first, but I still have symptoms for sure. I will see you guys maybe still at 7 weeks, or maybe at 8 weeks. My appointment is the day that I turn 8 weeks on Thursday. So I will see you guys then or before then. Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry. It has been weeks since I have updated. I'm now 10 weeks and 4 days. 4 days. I don't know why I held up one. I'm 10 weeks and 4 days. So it's been like, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks since I've talked to you guys. A lot has happened. I had my first appointment at exactly 8 days. Everything was good. I was measuring 3 days ahead, actually. So that makes me sort of like, if I'm still 3 days ahead, like the baby is measuring 3 days ahead, then I'd really be like 11 weeks today. But he kept my same due date just because, they only changed it if it's like, I don't know, like a week or something like that. What else? I don't know. My symptoms have been literally all over the place. Headaches, nausea, gas pains, my back hurting. My back hurting has been the biggest one lately. Nausea's been pretty fine, but right now I'm like feeling kind of nauseous. And it usually like hits me out of nowhere. I don't know, but I got my NIPT, or NIPT test done on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, and today's Monday. And so I have been checking the Natera portal literally constantly. I decided if the results come in soon, I am going to open the results on my own, determine, you know, make sure everything's okay and figure out the gender, and then I'm going to surprise my husband and son with the gender like right after that. So I've been checking them I've been checking the portal constantly. It's been 4 days at this point, and a lot of people have gotten theirs in 4 or 5 days, from what I saw on TikTok. So hopefully I'm one of those lucky ones, because some people it takes like 10 days. So anyways, that's an update. I'm so sorry you guys missed like 8 and 9 weeks and almost the whole thing of 10 weeks. But anyways, that's my update. I'll definitely update you guys when we find out the gender. I am now 11 weeks and 1 day pregnant. Was it yesterday? I think yesterday we found out the gender. I found out the gender at like 2 a.m. My results finally came in and we're having another boy. So I'm really, really, really excited about that. But I've been feeling not nauseous, but I've been having the worst pain in my lower back and under my belly kind of. And I literally thought I had a UTI, but I didn't. I actually went to the ER like 2 nights ago because I had like a really, really bad headache. Anyways, and when I was in the ER, I did tell them that I thought I might have a UTI, but they tested my urine and no, I don't. I guess it's a pregnancy thing. I don't remember feeling this way last time, at least not at 11 weeks. At 11 weeks, I was feeling fine. I remember feeling this way at like 30 weeks, so I don't know if it's a second pregnancy thing or what, but I'm gonna show you guys kind of my bump. It's kind of hard to tell. This is the current state of my belly. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does it look the same as it has been looking? I don't know, y'all. Anyways, yeah, that's that. I will probably see you guys at 12 weeks, and the day I turn 12 weeks, I will have another doctor's appointment. So I'll probably see you guys then. A little update, I am now 12 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and I'm feeling pretty good, except I'm feeling really full even if I eat like just a little bit. I had my 12-week appointment yesterday. Great. She found the heartbeat like literally immediately, and she was like, that's kind of crazy because usually for 12 weeks it takes a while, but she put the thing on my belly and like immediately the heartbeat. So that was exciting. I didn't have to sit there and stress while she looked around. Fit check. Yeah, this shirt you can't really tell I'm pregnant, but it's kind of flowy. I had my off topic from pregnancy, but I have been applying to become a teacher because I just graduated in December, and I had an interview last month for a school, a K2 school, and then they called me in for a second interview, and so I did that second interview today, and I think it went kind of well. I felt like I was connecting with the teachers and stuff in the interview, but like, I don't know, there's other teachers, there's other people applying. They actually said they had a lot of applicants, and that's the reason they had 2 rounds, was because they wanted the principal and instructional facilitator, I think she is, to to interview like everyone, and then they were gonna decide who they want the teachers to meet, like a smaller group of people, because the teachers would not have been able to get coverage for that many people, that many interviews. So they kind of narrowed it down to the people that they wanted the teachers to meet. So I had my second interview today for that, and I really felt like I connected with them and stuff, and I felt like it went kind of good, but I don't know, because other people might have been better. So I really felt like I connected with them and stuff, but they said next week I should find out. So we will see. I'll see you guys probably at 13 weeks. I'm almost out of the first trimester, guys. So technically the second trimester starts at 13 weeks and 3 days, but I'll probably count it at 14 weeks. So anyways, see you guys then. Bye. I wanted to give a little update because I haven't updated in, I don't know how long it's been, but I'm now 13 weeks and 5 days, 13 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I'm feeling fine, except I'm like, my back hurts and my joints hurt sometimes, and this, don't get me started. Anyways, so yeah, nothing big, except for I did get offered that teacher job. So I'm going to be teaching 1st grade next year, so I'm literally so excited. You guys are going to see a lot of content about me getting ready for my classroom for sure this summer. So I'm going to be a teacher next year. Anyways, that's my biggest update. 13 weeks and 5 days. which is kind of maybe in the second trimester. It's that kind of in between. I'll count it when I'm 14 weeks. So anyways, just a little update, and I still haven't announced it on social media or anything yet. All right, guys, I'm here for my first trimester. What on earth is this? First trimester update. Although I'm not in my first trimester anymore, I am 15 weeks and 3 days, I think. So how exciting. We made it through the first trimester, like way past to the first trimester. Did I say third or first? I don't know. Anyways, we're in the second trimester. I've announced now on social media, so I'm gonna put this video together and edit it and upload it sometime within the next few days, maybe, or it might be like weeks, who knows. Hopefully I'll just get to it soon. So thank you guys for watching. I might make a second trimester video, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching my video. Bye.